And this first one that I'm reading was written on National Tulip Day, and it's called Vase of Tulips.
It was written when?
On National Tulip Day.
Oh, well, why didn't I know?
Maybe you'll like the Dutch know that, because it's a huge celebration.
Right.
So, this is a short piece. Just months after I met my one true love, that's when he realized I was a Dutch girl. So he bought me a bouquet of tulips and a vase adorned with cut-out tulips around it. I don't know how close his gift was the day the Dutch celebrate this beautiful tulip, but I keep the vase with all the memories of him, tied in with beauty and my ancestry. Short and sweet. Oh, you keep that vase like a little, like, fake tulip, or some sort of tulips to put into it. This I thought I'm going to share this because it's about our country's heritage, I guess. I wrote this on the first day of the beginning of the Civil War. And this is from the perspective of Montgomery Meigs. And it's called Quartermaster General, Burying Bodies. Sorry. When I came to these United States back in 1837, I shadowed a man who later became my good friend, Robert E. Lee. I became close to him, this leader of men. I really thought he was what a Christian man should be. So we remained friends until 1861, when war broke out here, and Lee decided to desert us, the Union Army, and attempt to lead the Confederate Army. All I could think was that this was a man that I looked up to. I modeled myself after him, and now he's the biggest traitor since Benedict Arnold. Yes, I looked up to him, but I don't admire a man who chose to be in cahoots with rednecks who love slavery. So my only choice was to go to battle against this man. I've seen their home for years, with his wife Mary tending to a most elaborate rose garden. I'm sure she fumed when Robert made her leave their precious roses because of the war. And eventually, I became the Quartermaster General of the Union Army. We crossed the Potomac, and I actually occupied Robert E. Lee's residence. We even made it our headquarters when Lee fought Ulysses S. Grant in their 40-day bloodbath massacre. 82,000 people were killed in 1 month, and I had to deal with all the incoming dead Union soldiers. Every soldier I had to bury made me more and more angry at Lee. But then, my heart was broken when one of the dead soldiers that came to me was my son. My son. No father should bury his own child like this. And yes, what I'm about to say makes me sound like a quasi-madman, but I want to make sure that Robert E. Lee can never come back. And if he does, let him sleep among Union ghosts. Where do we put the bodies of our fallen brothers? Let's bury them right here, on Lee's property. Bury our men around his house, around his porch. Hey, and let's make a big pit for our dead in Mary's rose garden. When we won the Civil War, Robert and his wife, Mary, came back to find that their precious home they loved so much was turned into a graveyard. I hear that after I died, Lee's land became the heart of Arlington National Cemetery. As a fitting way to honor all of our soldiers. And to top it all off, Mary's treasured rose garden became the space for the tomb of the unknown soldier. How perfect. This land that I reclaimed from the leader of the South is now and forever will be the heartbeat of America. Wow. Two poems that have so this next one I wrote on my wedding anniversary. It's 19 years. It's called Only 19. Only 19. When I was 19, I thought that I had the world ahead of me. I had started to live, but there was so much more I could do. When I realized that I was married to you for 19 years, I knew the love was good, but there was so much more love to share. It's fun to look back at a wonderful history we've shared together, but let me look forward and think of the rest of my life with you. People are amazed when they hear that we've been together for 19 years, and it makes me wonder why people think that it's uncommon for two people to remain happy together, to remain so in love. Because when you love, 19 years is only the beginning of life.
That's the truth.
When I was 19, I didn't know what life meant. When I loved you for 19 years, my love for you only began to scratch the surface. Once I was with you, married for 19 years, I knew that this time couldn't be all, because I have loved you. I will love you, and my love for you will not die. So, it is only 19, my love, because that number really means that this is just the beginning of our lifetime.